So I started this as a makeup playtime and I forgot to press record. So all you've missed so far is me putting on my eye base, which is my MAC paint pot in soft ochre, and me putting on the orange, which was the shade here. And I am currently doing the brown on this eye, which is the shade here. So now that you're caught up, let's continue our makeup playtime. Alright guys, I am going to go off camera and do my base, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I put on my foundation and concealer. I used the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation in the shade Beige. And this is what that looks like. You guys, just comes in this dropper type container. I kind of dig this piece to get the foundation out of there, and then it goes back into the bottle when you're done with it. And then I got my concealer is the Cover FX Power Play concealer, and it is in the shade Neutral Light 1, so it is quite a bit lighter than my skin tone, but the two pair together quite nicely and it blends really well. I don't really contour my face. This is, you know, just my natural shadows. but I did bronze, and I'm trying to use up this. And I know that this is a controversial item, but I'm trying to use it up. You guys can see that it's almost gone. That middle pan is completely gone. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light. Mine did break, so this is what it looks like. So this is, you know, what it looks like. I do have its cover here, but it's broken. If I was real great at depotting, I would put those into my my magnetic palette. I just used the Moda Pro brush for the BMX 130 pointed blush. Sorry, hiccup. Pointed blush brush for blending out in the contouring areas my bronzer. That is a contour palette, but I use it more for if I'm being honest, I don't know the first thing about contour, so I just kind of, you know, pretend. My eyebrows are just this. It is the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is when I get my brows tinted and shaped, I don't really go into them with a pencil. I don't feel the need to go into them with a pencil, so I just use the Benefit Gimme Brow, and that is what is on my eyebrows today. I am in the shade 5, and this one's almost gone, so I need to get it back up for that. So now I am going to go, now that that's all done, I'm going to go back into my Natasha Denona Sunset Palette, and we are going to use this white shade here, actually, that appears to be a matte, I think. It's called Ice Gold 122K. What does the K mean for her? I don't know what the K means. So we're going to try that anyways on my brow bone. And I'm going to use a fluffier brush than what I would typically use on my brow bone, because I'm going to drag it down into the shade underneath it. What does K mean for Natasha Denona? I find that performs very much like a matte, actually, but it is super, super pigmented. So once I get that on there, I am going to go back in with my blending brush that I have just been using throughout this whole time frame to blend that orange shade back up into that white, so there's not really a harsh line there. Even though I used a fluffier blending brush, it doesn't appear that there was a little bit of a harsher line, so there's what that is looking like. Can you guys see? All right, and then going into the other eye. This one might be harder for me. It's really hard to do your eye with your arms crossing each other and not cover up part of your what you're trying to do on camera. All right, and then going back in with that fluffy brush for blending that I have been using. I don't know what K stands for. I wonder what K stands for. All right, so there's that done. Now I'm going to do the under eyes. And for the under eyes, I'm going to go first back into that brown, which we use, which is right here. And I'm just going to use this brush right here, just a really tight, like, eyeliner brush to get it tight in underneath my eye in the lower lash line. I have the habit of poking myself in the eyeball every single time I do this. So there's that. All right. Now I'm going to go in with a really short, like, stubby, teeny tiny, like, detailing brush. I'm going to go into that orange that we used before and just go right underneath that brown. I always like to use the same brush that I was using to blend the upper half of my eye down underneath, just so there's no coloring discrepancies. Poked myself in the eye, now it's gonna water. Also, by using this brush, any residue pigment that is on this brush can go right up there underneath that eye. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm going to use a Q-tip and get my watery eyes under control. I'll be right back. I'm going to go in with this Marc Jacobs liner. It is one of his highliners in Fine Wine. It is really a red toned liner, and I really kind of love it with fall eyes. So I'm going to put that right on the waterline. This is one of my favorite eyeliners, but they are like, I don't know, $24 or something, and I just refuse to spend that on eyeliners. So the eyes are looking really, really nicely. Really, really nice. For blush today, I am going to use this Clinique Cheek Pop, and it is in the shade Fig. If you guys saw my go-to fall favorites, this is actually, I believe, one of the products I spoke about in that. And I do a wee bit of blush draping. I like to go up on my temple a little bit and then back down and just kind of get it everywhere and across the nose and then back on the other side. I do that because you really want like this natural like appearance to your face, right? But typically during this time of year, like we are like red from cold and wind and, well, here anyways. So I like the blush draping look. I think I started doing blush draping when Lauren May Beauty really started speaking about it on her channel. I'll link her channel down below. I really actually kind of love blush draping. Blush draping. I think it looks really, really pretty. Now, if I'm crazy, please let me know. But yeah, so that is what my blush draping looks like. I've just kind of got blush a little bit all over the forehead and cheek area just to tie the whole look together. And then I will go back in, with the powder brush. I don't know if you guys saw the powder that I was using because I maybe wasn't recording during that time, but I do use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in shade 2, which is medium. It's almost gone. I doubt I will repurchase it, but if I go a little bit ham on, see, like on this side, I feel like the blush is a little more ham than the other. So I will just get a little bit of it on my brush and just kind of blend it around again so that it doesn't feel like I've went too far. All right, so the eyes are done for all those things. I'm gonna grab some eyeliner, mascara, and do that off camera because I can't do that on camera because I suck at life. Before I do that, I am going to get my highlight out. Today I am going to use the Laura Geller highlighter. It is her Big Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. This also was in that video where I'm talking about products that I use during the winter and fall time, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush. I really like this for highlight. And I'm just going to pack that highlight on my brush and really just kind of stipple it on and then blend it. And I will go all the way up into my temples with that as well, because I feel like being glowy. That's why. And again, just stippling it on, then turning the brush and really blending it on. And this side always does better for the application of things, I feel like. I don't know why. Alright. A little bit on my nose and on the tip. You guys saw my friend there. Cupid's bow. A little bit on my chin. So I'm doing this video because I don't know that I'll get very many pictures this week from this palette. So I will be sharing this video hopefully on Friday. So on Monday when we do the Palette Roulette, you'll see the pictures. You'll know I'll have this video out there and you guys can watch that and see how it works in real life time. I'm going to go off camera, do my eyeliner and my mascara. I will be right back. Alright guys, this is my completed look. I'm all done. So just a basic, basic halo eye, or spotlight eye, I guess you might call this, but it's pretty basic. It took me not so long to do. And when I really dive into this kind of eye look, it takes me quite some time. This took me an hour, but I did everything. So sorry about the recording issues. Let me get you up close so you can see the eye look up close. All right, this is what it looks like up close. You guys see my crazy under eye baggage on this eye here. Like, what say you guys? What can I do to fix this? Because it's not sleep, it's not oxygen, it's just crazy. Why is that droopy like that? It's because I'm getting old, isn't it? Yep. So this is my eye look. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my makeup playtime, and I hope that you enjoyed it enough that you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out here. I also hope that you enjoyed it or me enough that you're considering subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you along for this crazy ride of mine and welcome you into my midlife crisis YouTube fam. My midlife crisis. Your YouTube fam. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and until next time, bye guys. It's a very neutral look. Not really a neutrals kind of girl. Like my lip gloss? It's Fenty. Yeah. Why does this eye always look better than this eye, I feel like? Right? Yeah. Why?